So, Sleepy Joe Biden decided to choose Kamala Harris as his vice president running mate. Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now, I have an issue with this. Here's my issue with this. All right. First of all, if y'all haven't been paying attention to like politics and um, things that was going on, in the political ring, Sleepy Joe Biden, he was persuaded, he was overly encouraged to make sure that he choose a black woman as his vice president running mate. Now I'm pausing for a reason. Once again, he was persuaded, he was encouraged, he was pushed towards to choose a black woman for his vice president running mate. Now you should be thinking about this. You should be thinking like, why is that important? Why do it have to be a black woman? Why could it be just not any other race? Matter of fact, what difference does race have to do with you running for vice president? Because honestly, at the end of the day, it really don't. But however, I'm gonna share this on point with y'all, and is that the reason why they persuaded Joe, they encouraged Joe to have a black woman as a vice president running mate is simple. It's because they simply want to use psychology against the African American people in the nation. They want to use psychology where they'll allow the African American people to vote for this woman, not because of the things that she did politically, you know what I'm saying? Not things that she's currently doing politically and things like that, but solely because she's an African American black woman and black people resonate to black people. We all know that. We all know at the end of the day that we stay loyal, but we're loyalty to you know what I'm saying, our race and culture. They know that. This is the whole point why I study sociology the way I do. Because our sociology is the study of culture, all right? The behavioral culture. If we put this certain stimuli into the equation, how would it affect the culture? That's what we do all the time as sociologists. They do it. They do it all the time. They do it. They do the same tactic in advertisement. They do the same tactic in marketing. They do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even in politics, they do this. Case in point, a lot of people fell for the okie doke when people voted for ex President Barack Obama. People didn't vote for Barack Obama because of, his policies or whatever he believed in and I believe in. Majority of people voted because they just wanted a black president. That's it. That's all the reason why they voted for, because they wanted to make history how the first black president. They didn't care about nothing else. They didn't care about what he believed, what he don't believe, whatever stuff like that. They just wanted to have a black president, period. Now, this is the same exact strategy that they're doing right now with the VP. This is the same exact strategy that they're doing with Kamala Harris now. Now, I've been sitting up here just looking at her, just trying to understand why would they choose Kamala Harris, especially with her record that she's been doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up here trying to figure out why would they choose Kamala Harris to begin with in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Kamala, overall, for us, what I see about Kamala Harris, the only thing that I see her as being more liberal than anything. I don't even see her being more of a Democrat or being a Dem or being a leftist or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I see her more being liberal than anything. It is very odd to me, you know what I'm saying, that they'll choose, Kamala Harris for this position. Furthermore, let's just say hypothetically speaking that Sleepy Joe end up winning the nomination. He becomes president of the United States. We all know a couple of things about Sleepy Joe. It's the reason why they call him Sleepy Joe, by the way. The man act like he has dementia. The man is up in age. I think he's like 75 years old or whatever, trying to run for president. This man is not in the mental capacity to run for that type of office. This man is literally on his last leg. So they know that. They know the strategy behind that. They know that eventually if they could convince him to select a person to be your vice president running mate just because they black, they could convince him to do anything when he's in office. They could convince him to jump off a building or whatever and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Furthermore, they could convince Joe, like, hey, you're not in the condition to run this country. So let's let your VP do it. Let's let Kamala do it. Kamala would be able to handle it. And that's the whole point about it. It don't have nothing to do with the whole strategy behind it. At the end of the day, it have nothing to do with Kamala being black. It don't have nothing to do with that whatsoever stuff. It's a strategy behind this at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And people don't pick up on it. All we do every single time, we will allow people other people who are sociologists, stuff like that, use these tactics and use these strategies against you to make you vote instead of you voting for what's going to be beneficial for the African American community. Furthermore, what's going to be beneficial for the nation, instead of looking at that from their perspective, they vote out for silly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's ain't even beneficial to the country at all and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. If y'all feel that Kamala Harris, that she's a better pick, that she's a great pick for VP and stuff like that, cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you solely trying to vote for Kamala just because she's black, then we're going to be in a world of trouble, because we finna go through the same thing all over again like we did with ex-President Barack Obama. Vote that man in because he was black. But that man really didn't do too much for this country in his 8-year tenure, period. And now y'all finna go ahead and file for this okie doke all over again. But as a sociologist, I'm just trying to warn y'all before it even happened. I'm trying to warn y'all. If you're going to vote, don't vote because you're a Republican. Don't vote because you're a Democrat. Don't vote because a person is black or white or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You vote strictly because of the issues, period. What would be the most beneficial for the country, period. That's how you vote, regardless of how you feel about them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how the way you personally feel about them, the whole point remains that you vote for who will be the biggest impact that will help this nation, period. Y'all let me know what y'all think.